Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jim Ron, and today we're going to figure out what in the world is Stonehearth. It's a little bit of a controversial topic because of another Kickstarter drama back in 2018, surprisingly enough. Let's look at the settings before you start. There's no resolution choices, there's just full screen or non-full screen and VSync and everything, which is kind of sad. This is a pre-alpha thing that should be here. We have some presets on the customization of the graphics. I have everything maxed out. And you have some other options like anti-aliasing, ambient occlusion, speech bubble, and fallback renderer. On the sound, there's no global slider, which is kind of sad, but it's not the end of the day, or the year, or life. System settings, there's only one setting to do 32-bit, requires restart if you have any issues. I haven't had any issues yet. Some gameplay things to make life a little bit easier. You have auto loot, auto rescue, and auto queue for crafting, for building. When you put down a building to build, if you don't have all the materials pre-built, the appropriate crafter will have what you need to do in the queue in order to complete it. Maximum citizens. And disable inventory capacity limit. I want to have an inventory limit just so I don't push the game past its limits. And you have some controls that you can bind. Pretty much a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that you can do even for a keyboard. I'm surprised to put so much love on the controls and not on the graphics. Enough to add a resolution selector here. But ultra-wide works fine. You do have mod support with Steam Workshop, which is kind of a cheap way to say, here's an unfinished game, finish it yourselves. In a sense, really, not entirely. I haven't been able to play multiplayer yet, but we're gonna continue our last saved game. I'm gonna go over what the game offers you in its current state, what was promised and what was cut after the quote-unquote release. This game is developed by Radiant Entertainment, and it started the Kickstarter back in 2005, and they were asking for $120,000 from the backers. How much did they get? $751,000 and some change. It's a lot of money. And you would think, oh gee, why would they cut things if they met their goal so fast? Well, it's a good question. Maybe Riot is to blame, because in 2016 they were acquired by Riot Games, and they haven't made a game ever since. After they got acquired, their unreleased project was canned by Riot, so strange things happening there. Let's start off by how you start the game. The way you start the game is you designate a stockpile area. You have 5 people that are in your village. You have a fire pit, and you have nothing else. First thing you have to do is open up your people's page, and you have to select somebody, and you got to change jobs. And here's all the jobs that are available. You have a footman that can be promoted to an archer or a knight. You can do a herbalist, which can be promoted to cleric. Herbalists make potions and all that stuff. We'll get to what they do in a second here. And cleric heals your people. You have a blacksmith that can be promoted to an engineer. Carpenter, which oddly enough cannot be promoted to anything, which, wow, on that one. You have Mason, which can be promoted to a Potter, which is kind of useless in my opinion, unless you're trying to sell things to the traders that come through once in a while. And you have a Farmer that can be promoted to a Cook. Keep in mind that a Cook, like this guy here, is still going to be working on the farms after you promote him, so that's very important to know. You have a Trapper, which is these guys here. Oh, Joe Buxton arrives with a basket of bins, and I don't care. What can I sell to him, though? I'm going to sell him hopefully my swords. Ooh, I have 41 of them. Yeah. I'm not going to be able to sell all of them to him, unfortunately. Because, oh, wait a minute, I did sell all of them to him. That's pretty cool. There we go. That's how you make money in this game. Isn't that nice? Alright, carrying on then. Your trapper can be promoted to a shepherd, which is how you raise animals here. which is really nice. I have chickens, I have rabbits, and I have sheep. Those are the only animals that you can have. As you can see, my cleric is healing the sheep because they're hungry and they're losing a lot of health. This is the daily update. I'm kind of sidetracking here, but this is how you get to have new settlers join your settlement, by meeting the daily requirements of food and net worth. We're going to accept and we're going to bring him here. I've reached 20 citizens. Ooh, let's see. Solid community. More citizens require more AI processing. Yeah, I'm at 45 frames per second right now, so there you go. I'm going to have to lower graphics later. Here's my new citizen here. Carrying on, you have a weaver, which cannot be promoted to anything, and then you have a geomancer, which cannot be promoted to anything, but it's really hard to obtain. This is like a late game class. And of course, the worker is going to be doing your basic stuff like gathering resources, building things, and whatnot. So let's look at the crafting. You have your carpenter here. I have a house for him. It's a preset building, and we're going to get to that later. He can craft a bunch of things like a weaver spindle, which is required for a weaver to be promoted to that. Swords, bows, crooks for the shepherds, hoes, storage containers, and everything else related to building, like picket fences, walls, not walls, chairs, beds, ladders, whatever you want to do. He's going to be doing it with him. You have the weaver, which crafts armor and suits and all that stuff, but they also craft leather, which is imperative to craft. He needs fiber for most of the stuff that you find from plants and everything, and he can do a quiver, he can do armors, he can do a toy, rugs, all that good stuff. Really nice. Gonna make some more armors here, and we're gonna make some worker outfits, because why not? Craft some more of this, and pretty much all of that. You have a blacksmith. Oh, you have a mason, which is everything that has to do with stone. You got your pedestal here and your workbench, and you can create trapper knives, which you need for the trapper. Cook spoon, which you need for the cook. And potter's cutter, which you need for the potter, which is kind of useless in my opinion. And all the building stuff that you can do with stone, like a stone bed, which is a little bit more comfortable. You have your cook, who can cook things, plain and simple. We're going to make him cook a lot of stuff, because why not? Oh, we're going to make some omelets, yeah. Going to make some raw sausage. Going to make some savory meat stew. Gonna make some cornmeal, and we're gonna make some pollo feed and some rabbit feed. I still don't have wheat because I just planted it, so that's gonna be a while until my sheep can eat something, which is unfortunate. However, that's the case. You have the herbalist, which crafts potions and bandages and whatnot. We're gonna make him craft some things because he's been idle for a while now. And last but not least, we have stuff that I haven't unlocked yet. I have unlocked the potter, but it's pretty useless now. You have the blacksmith, the geomancer, and the engineer. Engineer can do autonomous stuff, which is pretty cool. I want to unlock him as soon as possible. However, in order to unlock the blacksmith, I have to craft a blacksmith's hammer, which requires 2 copper ores, which I haven't discovered yet, which is kind of sad. So the way you start the game is you have the campfire, you have 5 people, and you have to build stuff. First thing you do is pretty much build a carpenter. I built this home myself, I designed it, and then these are pre-set buildings, such as this thing. This is a custom one as well. You can tell by how ugly it looks. I'm going to decline because I gave him a bunch of stuff earlier, and he pretty much just didn't give me anything back. Okay, so now they're evil. Once they attack, I can move my units here so I can take them out, which is nice because I can take all their loot. Let's see some combat, shall we? These are my guys. We're going to do attack formation, and they're going to be attacking the goblins here. Let's kill this guy first. A goblin raiding party approaches. You must be insane to want to fight me. Here's the stomp that somehow still works. Footman level 3, which is nice. My archers are really good at taking out enemies. I'm gonna go in alert mode so that all my villagers can start attacking him before he does any more damage. Here we go. Any minute now. And he's done. Alright, we're gonna attack this this goblin village here, because all they do is pretty much harass me and ask me for stuff, so I'm not gonna stand for that. We have a cleric amongst the ranks here. One of these guys is the cleric, hopefully with him right now. Nope, the cleric is there, and he's healing the sheep because they're hungry. The cleric does heal your soldiers, so hopefully he gets here any second now. Alright, let's keep attacking, guys. Actually, we need to attack the chieftain here. Hopefully he doesn't kill my footman, because there's no cleric here to heal him. It's a close battle, but I think we're gonna... Yeah, we can take him, no problem. And he's running away. Yeah, screw off, bitch. Is this guy gonna run away too? Alright, let's attack the box here. Nice. Alright, let's just, where are you going? Get back here. Chieftain was defeated. Yes, it hurts, doesn't it? And he's done. Oh, there's the other orc. Might as well kill him. You need to stop fucking going after him. Jesus Christ. Stop. Alright, Archer got him. Let's destroy the building and destroy the campfire here. My guys are going to come and loot everything automatically, which is brilliant. And let's have my guys move here so that my archers can start attacking. Okay. I think my archers are close enough to take this guy down. They're hungry though, so hopefully we catch him. Wow, so much damage. Tons of damage. Stomp him. There we go. Okay. Well, there's the cleric. Now he finally decides to show up. Alright, we're gonna move back. Attack is over, which is nice. This guy is what level? Trapper level 4, okay. Are we under attack? Are we still under attack? Because the music is playing into attack mode and I see some people running away. No, I think we're fine. Are we? Oh, that's a goblin. Oh, shit. Attack him. Jesus Christ. We had been under attack. Okay. There we go. Archer level 3. Okay, let's talk about the controversy a little bit. This game was released in 2015 from Kickstarter. It entered Kickstarter in 2015. I believe it went in early access in 2016. And then in 2018 it left early access. Here are some of the things that were promised on the Kickstarter that were not delivered. First of all, it's a Linux support. People in Linux cannot play the game, which is kind of sad. If you back the game and you have a Linux machine, you might want to buy a Windows machine. Pirates, ninjas, and politicians as enemies. I don't know about you, but I would love to fight some pirates and ninjas in this game. Animal trainer class, which was probably going to be a derivative from the shepherd or the trapper. Maybe like a third upgrade, who knows. Another thing that wasn't delivered was a magma smith class. Probably a stonesmith upgrade, or maybe looking at the job codes here. I'm gonna change job. A blacksmith is promoted to an engineer. I'd probably say that the mason was going to be promoted to a blacksmith, and a potter would be its own class, and engineer would probably be its own class, or maybe engineer would be the derivative from the carpenter. Not sure, because carpenters are kind of gifted with that stuff. Another thing that wasn't promised, that wasn't delivered, that was promised was PvP. There's multiplayer, but no PvP. I think PvP would involve a lot of strategy because you have a limited number of villagers that you can spare as soldiers. So it would be interesting to see how that would work. Fire elemental enemies were not introduced. Kind of sad, again, but that's how life is. More biomes. You basically have one biome, which is like a forest biome. They never disclose what the biomes would be, but there's only 4 options, really. You'd have like a snow, a rainforest, desert, and I guess the regular one here. And you would have a dwarf class. Dwarves were not introduced in the game. I think the dwarves would be kind of nice because they sound like they would be kind of like Gimli, kind of slow, but very good at fighting. What can I sell you? I guess I can just buy, because I still have to buy something in order to meet the thing, but I'm probably just going to sell you... Oh, I got trophies here. I'm going to put them down. Alright, we're going to sell you a bunch of these. Just sell... Oh, no, those were plants. God damn it. I have a lot of seeds, doesn't it? It's fine. The rain stopped. Tin ore. Oh, I have tin ore and a silver ore and iron ore. I mined those. I don't have any copper ore yet still. That's kind of annoying. Once I get a blacksmith, I can do stuff with these, but not yet. Here's a toy that is an excellent condition toy. Let's see. I don't think I want to... Okay, well, let's sell all of those, whatever. Okay. I don't want to buy anything. You can fuck off. So, a lot of things were not delivered, but there's still a lot of stuff to have here. So, the main complaint I have with the game is it's pretty small. This is the whole 9 yards right here, as you can see. I have to go to the highest part of the game in order to zoom out the maximum amount, which I should be able to do from here, but whatever. This is like a gold vein I have to go mine eventually. But I have to be careful for enemies here. There's another totem. Does this lower the... Oh, it does lower it. Oh, I have to sell it then. Okay. Let's see what the building looks like. I built this, and the way you build it is you pretty much create it yourself. You have roads, you have stairs, you have holes, windows, roofs, walls, rooms, all that good stuff, which is nice. And then you can place down doors, windows, furniture. It's pretty cool. Decorations. That's what the plushie toy is for, and I have 2 of them. And you have some pre-built stuff, which is the templates here. You have a carpenter, you have a cottage for 2, dining hall, herbalist house, shared sleeping quarters, tiny cottage, and a weaver house. I'm going to put down this shared sleeping quarters because this... I don't think I have enough beds for everybody. We're going to rotate it like this to be facing the center of the town. Maybe here. It's only 4 beds, but it's better than nothing. It's got a window here. It's got some tables. It's pretty cool. And then you have to hit build. Now, when you go here, it's going to show you all the necessary items that it needs. I don't have any, but because I have the option enabled, the carpenter is going to start building these as soon as I hit build. And we're going to hit build. You're going to see my workers pretty much take stuff there and dig the ground, and then my carpenter is going to go to his station to start working on the stuff that he needs to work on. Here's the daily update. You have some goals that you need to meet in order to get more people into your town. I met the food and the net worth goals, so I'm going to accept the new worker coming into town, which is nice. Certain occupations allow for your settlers to work on building stuff when they're not doing any work, like a stonemason or a carpenter. When they're not doing anything, they're going to be helping with the building, which is nice. In order to... Ooh, there we go. Farmer level 4. More of them. Here's the wheat. Eventually, I'm going to be able to feed the sheep, which has been a sad day. Ready for harvest. I'm just waiting for my farmers to do their work. Maybe I can promote a new farmer. I'm going to make you a farmer. Oh, I don't have a hoe. Alright, let's build a hoe. Let's build some hoes. I'm gonna make some more that I can sell. I don't want to make that. And this is what the crafting looks like. An armed goblin here. My people are going to start attacking it, which is nice. My cleric needs to stop healing the sheep. Wow, he is exhausted. Go eat something, dude. Jeez. Heal aura rank 2. There we go. He's eating something. Good on you. Feel bad for you. He's tired. Just constantly healing the sheep. We don't really care that much, buddy. So, in order to get ores, I have my people pretty much digging into the wall here. I have this hole here in order to start digging an underground mine. That mining interface is a little bit weird. Doesn't work very well, but here we go. Just gonna mine the underground here. And then they're gonna have the ladder in order to get out. Here we go. If you don't put the ladder down, they're not going to put the ladder down and they will get lost. So keep an eye on that, on them for that one, because it's not ideal. A lot of stuff wasn't promised in the game, but there's still a fair amount here to do. You're going to be busy upgrading your carpenters and your weavers and all that stuff. The way they gain levels is they build stuff. If you don't have a lot of resources, that's going to be a problem. The main issue I had with my blacksmith being leveled up is I kept constantly running out of stone, and that's when I had to start mining into the world and the walls here. It takes a little bit of time, but it will eventually work out to your advantage. But it's sad to see all the content that wasn't delivered. And back in 2018, when the game left beta or early access and it was released, it was kind of like, yeah, let's just enable mod support and, you know, fuck off and just give the game the way it is. That's a little bit of unfortunate, honestly, but I'll admit this kept me busy. I mean, I played this game yesterday for 6 hours straight. I mean, 3 hours straight. And I got to the level that I'm at right here. And this took me about, I guess, 3.5, 4 hours to do. I'm nearing the end, but not quite, because I do still have to create a blacksmith, and then an engineer, and then geomancer, and then I have to go all the way out here and mine this gold vein, whatever this is. I'm just going to mine the whole thing, bring it down. What is this? Just a wall. You know. There's interesting stuff around the world to do, like ancient monument. I don't know what this is. I'll have to come here and explore it. You can go up here and make a whole mine thing. You can just mine the whole mountain eventually. You're going to have a lot of stockpile designated areas, but the main problem I have with the game is you can't actually have people really expanded. The center of your town is still going to be this, your hearth. It's still going to be the fireplace. And whatever you have your stockpile. You would probably have to create new groups. As you can see, you can have 4 groups here. And you can have them patrol each settlement in order to be able to protect it effectively. And that sounds interesting. It's definitely sound interesting. Would I have liked to see pirates and ninjas attack me and me fighting them? Absolutely I would. Do I get them? Sadly, no. But there's still a lot of game here. They reduced the price to $20 from $25 because of the lack of content that they skipped out on. Next. Ooh. Okay, goblin wolves. I think we may be getting into the thick of it here. There's no autosave. You have to manually save everything yourself, which is fine. I do use saves for it anyway. So there you have it, guys. This is Stonehearth. Hopefully I didn't call it Hearthstone at all during this. If I did, I apologize. It's Stonehearth. You can fast forward it to up to super speed, which is 4 or 3, 2 or 3. I usually have it on 2 because it makes things a little bit faster, but not too fast for me to react. Space doesn't stop time. It just is a key for you to move around. The performance is not justifiable. Oh, he's fucking trapped. That's why. You idiot. You need to build a ladder so you can get out. You dumbasses. I guess what? These guys are dumber than they come. I wonder if I can go down there. No. Oh, this is weird. This is odd. Oh, jeez. Okay. Looks like they dug the whole thing there, but I don't see any resources, so... Let's put some more ladders. We're gonna do that. Hopefully they can get out and I get trapped again. Because they hungry. There you have it, guys. Stonehearth. It is $24.99, $20.99, $19.99, jeez. Or your regional equivalent, available on Steam. Hope this shed a little bit of a light on what this game is about. And I hope to see you next time.